Hi, this is Sheila. I'm a licensed psychotherapist in Boca Raton, Sheila M. Cooperman, LMHC. And today I want to talk about OCD again, but I want to talk about a habit that so many people out there may have or their children may have, and that is the nail biting. What a lot of people don't recognize is nail biting is a very involved character trait. That's behavior trait. But it's not just biting the nails, okay? Nail biting falls into OCD under the classification of self-mutilation and self-punishing. So there's a lot of dynamics that go on with it. Now, the reason it falls into OCD is because you have the ability to think about something and get into your brain and ruminate. And if you can get into your brain, into your head to think about things, usually it's nothing good, and that's rumination. If you have no OCD, then you should not be able to get into your head. With that said, for those people out there who are nail biters, recognize, now I'm going to make you start to become introspective, which means start to look inside yourself. Recognize that before you start biting your nails or start picking at your nails, that you have been thinking about something that either you are upset about yourself with, or upset with somebody else, or you let somebody do something or say something that you didn't like, and you are now in that self-punishing mode. And nail biting is it's the same category, but it's more mild than, cutting or burning or hurting yourself in another fashion. But it is a self-punishing type of mechanism. And next time you find yourself, and it also goes to those who like to pick on their skin, you find yourself doing that, try to think about what you were just thinking about, because you're now punishing yourself. So, there's that old story about the bridge and the car gets stuck under the bridge, or the truck gets stuck under the bridge, and everybody's trying to figure out how they're going to raise the bridge. And this little boy comes along and he says, why don't you just let the air out of the tires and lower the car? And actually it's a truck, sorry, and lower the truck. And so it's a different way of looking at it. So for all those people who are nail biters, okay, the best way to stop is not Tabasco sauce. It's not trying to sit on your hands or whatever else you do to not bite the nails. It's to not be able to ruminate, which means you can't go in your head and think of something that really upsets you. So therefore you won't be able to punish yourself for something. So that means you got to stop the rumination. But as we know, the rumination is part of the OCD. And even though you may have OCD traits that are a predisposition or genetic, they can remain dormant as long as serotonin is high enough. So again, it goes back to raising the serotonin. And again, the three things, or the three elements, are the life events, your predisposition, and your nutrition, and your vitamins and minerals and omegas that have to do with your nutrition. Those will raise your serotonin. And once your serotonin is high enough, you will see, well, you may not see immediately, but you may start to see that your nails are growing because you've been leaving them alone. Because you can't get in your head to think about all the things you want to punish yourself with or about. So that's how you stop nail biting once and for all. And if you know any nail biters out there or people that have these kinds of habits, they need to understand it's not about the trees, it's about the forest. It's not about biting the nails or picking the skin. It's about the rumination and not being able to go in your head and sit there and look for things to hurt yourself and punish yourself about. Things that you feel didn't go right or that you didn't do right. And that's it. So I hope this has helped people and they find it interesting. And have a good day.